Hey guys, my name is Shoshana and I will be doing my research presentation on the amazing film The Truman Show. This movie stars Jim Carrey, who plays Truman Burbank. The Truman Show covers concepts such as the ideals of the American dream, artificial versus authentic reality, and most importantly, the importance of place. My goal is to discuss how the ideals of the American experience conflict with Truman's ability to create a place for himself. My main concepts for this paper include discussing the ways that The Truman Show demonstrates a purely synthetic version of the American dream. Also, I will be discussing how Truman's world says more about the viewer's ideals than being a reflection of who Truman is as a person. And I want to show the ways in which the main character Truman is proved to have a clean slate once he is able to break free of his manipulated environment. And lastly, I want to provide a definition of place and show how place changes due to Truman's coming to terms with his reality. Now let me give you a short summary of the film for those of you who have not yet seen it. The film is set in a small island town, which actually ends up turning out to be an enclosed dome-shaped stage in the center of our famous Hollywood. This stage is completely weather, light, and season controlled to give the illusion that the town is set in the natural world. Truman is the main character in an incredibly popular TV show that he has no idea he is a part of. From the minute Truman was born, the world has watched him every minute of his life, thanks to about 5,000 movie cameras placed throughout the dome. Everyone Truman knows are paid actors, including his wife and even his best friend. Truman has no idea that every aspect of his world is a fraud. This illusion, however, is broken one day when the cast's radio signals get crossed with Truman's car radio. This event starts to unravel Truman's world. It begins the process of him realizing his reality. Eventually, when the truth comes out, Truman sets sail to the edge of the dome, where you have this iconic scene of him climbing a set of stairs up to a door and out of the dome towards freedom. My thesis, as it is right now, is this. The development of Truman's world reflects the societal ideals of the viewers and does not provide a sense of authentic place, even though the entire show has been developed for him. What I'm attempting to say here is that Truman's whole reality is based off of what others believe would be right for Truman. His home, his job, and even his daily routine have been developed and influenced by somebody else. It will be impossible in such an environment to have full control over your life and your identity. Personal preferences and authentic feelings are necessary for forming a sense of place. These are just a couple of pictures that are really famous from the film, where you can see the camera watching Truman as he gets ready in the morning. The one on the bottom left is of the producer, who is up in the sky as the sun, who produces everything in Truman's life, everything from his day-to-day interactions. It's like a whole screenplay. And then on the right is that scene that I mentioned, where he's walking up the stairs to his freedom, to his new reality. Along with direct references to the film, I intend to use a few other sources. One in particular is called The American Corporate Identity 2008 by David E. Carter. I intend to use this source to show how a person's reality can be manipulated and reconstructed by an outside party, and what these negative effects may be. Another source I plan on using is The American Dream, A Short History of an Idea That Shaped a Nation by Jim Cullen. I've actually read this book before, and it's actually really good. I plan to use this to support, my theories on the American dream and how, that is the ideal that is shown in The Truman Show, and how it becomes Truman's reality, even though that may not be his personal ideal. And as my last source, I'm planning on referring to The Cultures of Cities by Sharon Zukin, which we actually have a reading from that in this class. This source, I hope, will help me to analyze the individual aspects of Truman's altered environment and how they do that to shape it to the American ideal. Thank you for listening to me, guys, and please now give me some open and honest comments. I'd like to know if you thought my thesis was clear. I'd also like to know if you agree or disagree with my findings, because this could open up a whole new avenue of, of ideas for my paper that I haven't earlier considered. Also, if anything sounds confusing, please let me know, and that way I can make some edits and hopefully my paper will be more clear. Thank you.